All right, guys, welcome back to Crypto Harmonics. This is Saturday, October 28th, and in this episode of Under the Radar, we're going to take a look at Cryptoping. It's a really useful tool that I've been using for quite some time now to help with my cryptocurrency trading. It's by no means a new token, as it had its ICO in June, I believe, but I still think it's very overlooked and undervalued. Especially given some of the things that they have planned in the near future on their roadmap, which we'll take a look at in this video. And if they can execute on these things and hit these targets, it would create really huge value for their actual token. So let's go ahead and check it out. Okay, let's start off on CoinMarketCap, as I like to do, just kind of go over the basics here. This coin is a little over 18 cents per token right now, with a market cap of $1.8 million there. You see terrible volume, next to nothing. And the circulating supply, 9.95 million. I believe they started with 10 million from the ICO, and they are burning tokens, and I'll show you that here in a second. And then we can look at the chart here. It's basically been hovering around this area, roughly 20 cents for a while, with maybe peaks of like 25 cents. And you can see it's starting to have this downtrend. It likes to bounce on this 16 cents range. I don't know if it'll come down there or possibly even down to this lower spot here at 10 cents. That doesn't really so much matter to me right now. Obviously, I want to buy at the most opportune moment. But we're really going to focus a little bit more on the actual kind of functionality of the Cryptoping bot. So let's check out their website first. Okay, so this is their website, cryptoping.tech, and we can kind of scroll down and see you can sign up for free there. You can actually use it for free. I'll show you on Telegram in a second how we use it for free and how I kind of use it with my harmonic patterns that I trade. So you can also see, here's the anatomy of the actual signal, which you'll see on Telegram in a second. It's the coin, what exchange it's on, the percentage of the buy volume increase, the price increase, how many signals this thing's popped out in the last 7 days, and then the market cap of that particular cryptocurrency. So, so that's actually really thorough and a lot of really good information. And then you can scroll down here and see they have a subscription model. So for 20 USD worth of their token, you can't pay in dollars. I believe you have to pay in their token, which creates value for their token. You can have a subscription to their bot, which gives you a little bit more features. And I'll kind of show you in a second why I don't think it gives you enough features. So for that reason, that's not adding huge value to the token for me, actually. I really like this bot here that they have on Telegram, but this particular thing is not adding the value to the token. I will show you what is going to add value to the token in a second. So we can see some of their stats here. They have 68,000 active users. That's probably just people that have signed up with them over the course of the last 5 or 6 months and are using it for free. But they do list how many subscribers they have. They got last week. That's 309. And then putting out 60 signals a day. And they have some of their token to burn, which is about 73,000 ping to burn. And what they're doing, I think I have it in the white paper. We'll look at that and see what percentage of tokens they're burning. And then disregard this. This is estimated daily profit. You're not going to get that. I don't want to crush anybody's dreams, but you're definitely not going to get that. But you can make some profit using this bot, and I'll show you kind of how I do it in a sec. And then you can see the ICO here. We'll look at the ICO next, kind of what they did. These are all the signals that have been created in the last 24 hours. So you can kind of see it really is around 50, 60 signals a day. And I can attest to that. It really is pretty consistently. And then here's some of their roadmap stuff, which we will get into in a second. So let's check out how their ICO went. Okay, and if we look over at their ICO, I always like to look at a token's ICO, even if it happened, a year ago. I just like to see what their initial coin offering was. I love to look at the stats on some of these things and kind of see if they had a really greedy ICO. It usually turns me off a little bit to it. Not always, but sometimes it does. So you can see these guys, 9 million pings sold. There's 10 million total in supply, or there was. They held back 1 million for a referral program in the ICO, I believe. So that's why that says 9 instead of 10. And you can see what kind of distribution of cryptocurrencies and how many users, all that stuff. It doesn't really matter right now. This is old news, but I just wanted to show you the ICO report. That's something that I always kind of look at when I'm looking at a new token that I may want to add to a portfolio. And then here's their white paper. Not a lot of, it's not really worth reading other than maybe looking at their token and subscription model here. They've chosen the Waves platform, right? So that may be good or bad to some of you. For me, I'm a little indifferent to it. I actually don't mind Waves. There's some cool stuff built on Waves, so I'm cool with that. But one of the things that I wanted to look at is this. Subscriptions will be paid in the Ping tokens, which we talked about, but we'll burn 75% of the subscription fees during the first 6 months. So I believe their subscription started in July. So that basically takes us to the end of 2018, where all subscriptions that are paid, they will burn 75% of the tokens. And then after that, let's see, 25% of fees for the year after that. So basically in 2018, any subscription fees that they get, 25% of the tokens will be burned. Now, right now, with only, I think it said 309 subscribers last week, but what's going to bring this token to the forefront potentially and bring in a lot more subscriptions? And that's where things get interesting with Cryptoping. Okay, so here we have their roadmap at the bottom of their website here, and you can see started off token-based subscription. That's the Telegram bot and everything. And then you can scroll down and see they've got some really lofty goals. That's awesome. That's great. I don't care if they do any of this stuff, to be perfectly honest. I care if they do one thing, and if they do it really well, and they get it out soon, and it's working, and it's pretty, then this coin could be massive. This token could be huge. This is something that actually needs to be tokenized, right? So, and that is this social trading platform. And supposedly, I think it's this quarter, they're looking to come out at least with the beta of it. So what is if you don't know what a social trading platform is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's basically like a Facebook where you follow traders on there and say, I'm on there and as Crypto Harmonics, right? And you would follow me. Well, you pay a subscription fee in Cryptoping to follow me, and I earn in Cryptoping from all the people that follow me. So I think it's a really cool idea. eToro does something like this. Obviously, there's not an eToro coin that I know of, but you can just basically follow people on there. But this allows crypto traders to earn some income. If you're decent at trading, or at the very least rebalancing your portfolio, it will alert people to say, hey, I'm switching some Dash over to Litecoin, to Ethereum, to Bitcoin, and people can follow you. And if they deem you worth, whatever the subscription fee is, and I believe you can set your own subscription fee, or you can make it free if you want to. So I think this is a really cool idea. I know they have competition in the space, and that's what I want to look at next. But to me, this is huge. Whoever can do this really well is going to just absolutely blow up, I think, because I've found personally, and really it was the whole reason I started the YouTube channel, was to find other cryptocurrency traders and just show people what I'm doing, talk to people. And I find that the crypto space is a lot more social with their trading than really anywhere else. And so I think this is going to be massive if they can pull this off. Okay, so real briefly, I just want to touch on some of what I would call maybe the downsides of Cryptoping. And just like with any investing, you want to look at both sides of the coin, right? And so the first thing I want to bring up is competition. And this is their main competitor. And I might actually end up doing a video on these guys, but they have their beta up right now. They have a lot prettier stuff going on. And they are solely focused on that, I believe. But I'll need to do more research on these guys. But there is competition in the space. But with Cryptoping, with having their bot, and if they can do this social trading as well, they're worth 1/10 of the price of this particular token here. So really undervalued in my opinion. Another one of the downsides here with Cryptoping is you can go through and do some research. If you go to their announcement on the Bitcoin Talk website, you'll see that the developers do not want to be named. And for some people that doesn't bother me so much, but for some people that's really a downside if they can't get a name and a face attached to a specific token, because what's to keep these people from bailing, you know? But as far as I can tell, everything is updated, the bot's working, and let's see if they implement some of this social trading stuff that they want to do in the fourth quarter of this year that we're in right now. Okay, and one more thing I want to look at before we switch over to Telegram and look at their Tradebot over there. You can see on the website, if you log in, you have access. It'll show you all the latest signals, and you can pick the exchange and search there. You can look at the history and see. And this is all free, by the way. You can look at the history and see, hey, this coin's gone up this much in the last 1 hour, 6 hour, 24 hour, 48 hour, and 7 days. But the main thing I want to look at is under preferences. You can see what you're missing out on by not having the $20 a month subscription. And if you guys have this subscription, let me know in the comments below. Is it worth it? Do you suggest it? Because for me, I look at this and I'm saying, okay, I get the bot for free, right? I just get all the signals, but I'm missing out on down signals. That to me could be huge. It's in alpha right now, it says. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It's kind of whited out the way they have it on their website. But basically, what I'm missing out on is being able to filter out all the noise. So I can pick how much daily volume I want the coins to have, market cap, is it a mineable currency, had a pre-mine. I can just basically filter out a lot of the noise. If that's worth $20 a month to you, then awesome. But I know to a lot of people, it's probably not going to be worth $20 a month unless this down signals thing turns out to be really big, because that could be huge to get alerts when there's massive selling volume coming into a certain cryptocurrency. So that's something, to me, that's kind of a downside too. It's like maybe they should say, okay, we'll give you access to Cryptopia, Yobit, and Hit BTC, but you don't get Poloniex and Bittrex, without the subscription. So that's just my opinion, though. Anyways, okay, let's go over to Telegram and let's actually look at this thing. Okay, so here's the Cryptoping bot in Telegram. Pretty simple. And you can see it's thrown out a few signals as I've been making this video here on certain cryptocurrencies. This is really actually perfect timing, though, because it threw out 2 signals for the same cryptocurrency on different exchanges. A lot of times this will throw out signals and it's just having a pump and dump on one exchange. You guys, I'm sure, know what I'm talking about there. One crypto just blows up on one exchange and then sucks all the way back down. But a lot of times when you see this, not every time, this could still be a pump and dump, but a lot of times when you see this, there's actually something going on with that cryptocurrency. That's why I think this Cryptoping bot would work beautifully with a news bot of some sort, looking for, this is Counterparty, XCP is Counterparty. So we can actually click on this and go to, if you click on the Bittrex or the name of the exchange, it'll actually take you in your browser to the actual chart. So let's look at that. Okay, so we can see Counterparty is actually making a move up here, which is why the bot alerted us. There was something strange going on. And you can see all the volume here as well. A little out of the ordinary for Counterparty. So I don't want you guys to think this is like the holy grail of bots, because it is by no means. You're not going to get alerted right here. You're going to get alerted in the middle of it. So don't think like, hey, I'm going to catch this whole. It's not going to work like that. But if you guys have followed this channel for some time, you know that I trade harmonic patterns on these cryptocurrencies. So it's like basically swing trading, buy low, sell high kind of stuff. But I'll show you how I'm using this, and I think it works really well as an indicator. Say I have this pattern that shows up for me personally with my strategy to buy, and I get in here and I get alerted, right, that there's some buying pressure really coming in at this area, at this level. Well, maybe I want to go a little bit heavier on that trade if I get that indicator from the Cryptoping bot. So that's one of the ways that I can use this along with my trading strategy. And same thing for anybody's trading strategy. If you have, this will work with any trading strategy. If you have a trading strategy and you end up getting in at a spot, and then the Cryptoping bot alerts you, hey, big volume is coming in right now, then that can really just be another indicator, like a MACD or an RSI or any kind of indicator. It can be a really good indicator that you are in the right trade, right? So I like to use that. Maybe if I was going a little light on one trade and this indicator popped up, it would just give me a little bit more confidence to go heavier into that, seeing all this buying volume coming into the market. Okay, so one other thing I forgot to mention on here was the setting price alerts. So I think this is just as cool of a feature as the actual signal bot. And being able to do this, I know you can do this on Coinigy as well for your charting, but this is just a really cool app, especially if you have it on your phone. I have it pulled up here on the desktop even, and just to be able to set alerts, because a lot of people aren't actively trading on Coinigy. They're just they just rebalance their portfolio when a certain cryptocurrency goes to the moon, right? And so let's take, for instance, Litecoin. Litecoin had a run up not too long ago where it went from like $50-something to almost $100. And so if you weren't active on the charts, you wouldn't know what's going on there. So what you would do is you would come in here, you would set a new price alert, and it'll tell you what to do. So example is actually LTC. So you would put LTC, hit that, and then you can pick price increase or price decrease. So I want to know if the price increases, and it has to be, you're going to have to look at it in BTC, I believe. So let's say I want to know when the price of Litecoin goes above 0.012 Bitcoin, and I would just hit that in there, and it says alert saved. And I can go to my price alerts and see I've got one on Lisk, one on Ethereum, one on LTC. Lisk, I want to know when it's above that. Ethereum, I want to know when it's above that. You know, so you can set, you know, both ways. If you want to know when a price is dropping really quick as well, you can set that. So I think that's a really cool little extra feature there. All right, guys, that about does it for me. Basically, to sum it all up, you know, I think the Cryptoping bot is a great tool to have. I mean, it's free. You can't go wrong there. But as far as the value of the token goes, you know, I think that even without the implementation of the social trading platform, you know, this easily has a 2 or 3 or 4x move for it. You know, people already see the value in having a $20 subscription. Maybe with the sell signals as well, people will begin to buy this token in order to get the subscription as well. But really, the true value lies, I think, in the social trading platform. And once that is up and running, people will begin to traffic in this token a lot more, and the velocity will pick up this coin as people are paid in Cryptoping to be a poster or a trader that people follow, and then people will also have to pay for that in Cryptoping, and the velocity of that currency begins to pick up, and the use cases of it begins to pick up as well. So that's my opinion, guys. Check it out, do your own research, and I will talk to you guys next time.